ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe.
We'll meet again, Spider-Man! Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Sandman Build-A-Figure Waves Jackal. If you're trying to pre-order this wave, you can do so at
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
Gotta give a big thanks again to Xmanny87 for making this whole wave happen and making half this wave my Christmas gift this year. If you want to check out his Instagram, link in the description below. And then looking at the Jackal, I'm very excited for this. We're getting a brand new body right over there. I'm very pumped. And then we get the Jackal on the side right over there. And then on the back, you can see the figure. And then there's a read-up over here. If you want to read it, pause it now. There's the other figures from the wave. And then we get Jackal again. All right, let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's the Jackal out of the packaging. A long-awaited figure. This is a key villain in the Spider-Man universe, and we finally have him. His importance really came through as Miles Warren, the professor of Peter Parker and Gwen Stacy, and he really became a Spider-Man villain after the death of Gwen Stacy, and the death of Gwen Stacy really led to the Clone Saga. So if it wasn't for the death of Gwen Stacy and the Jackal, we wouldn't have our Spider-Man clones. So call that a curse, call that a gift, whatever you'd like. But anyway, this figure, I'm gonna say at this very moment, is my favorite figure from the wave. I may change that opinion later on, but I really like this figure a lot. We get a brand new body mold over here, brand new furry body mold for our Marvel Legends. So anyway, he does not come with any accessories, so let's take a closer look at this guy. And another thing I like about the Jackal is that he's very manipulative. I don't know, I'm just really stoked that we finally get this character over here. But anyway, this head sculpt is fantastic. I really like it a lot. Nice pink paint right there inside of his ears. You can see some cross hatching right over there, which I didn't notice before, so I don't think that's intentional, but I just noticed it now, and it doesn't really bother me one bit. I mean, look at the eyes over there. We get some very dark gray around the eyes. The teeth look pretty good. Not totally even, but that's okay. I think that looks good. It adds to the character, I think. Looking on the other ear over there, looking very nice. I love that sculpted hair that we get on the top of his head. Just looks fantastic. And this whole body mold just looks great, man. I'm very pleased with this. I think Hasbro did a great job, and I love how they added some gray right here in the center. And there's just so many possibilities for new characters using this mold. I mean, which characters come to mind for you? One of the first ones I thought of was Beast, but I feel like this mold is just a little on the small side for Beast. Then I was thinking Man-Wolf, you know, Jameson Man-Wolf. That would be perfect for this. We'd gotten a Man-Wolf for you know, back in the day from Toy Biz, but that wasn't very articulated, especially with the head and everything. So getting a new Man-Wolf would be really cool. The back looks great over here. They have those sculpted lines going all the way through. He has a little butt hair coming up through the back right there. Of course, he's got his short shorts, and yep, they painted all the way through the inside of that joint, so I'm very happy with that. Nice wrinkles on the shorts right there. The legs look really good. So yeah, please let me know in the comments below which characters you would like to see be released with this mold right over here. And then we get those Jackal toes. Yeah, Jackal patas. Not looking too bad. We get some hairy calves. I'm very pleased with this new mold. Ooh, we got some numbers on the thigh right there. But yeah, man, very pleased with this. We get some peg holes at the bottom of his feet. Oh yeah, one thing that people might find as a complaint is that you do get some serious gappage right here in these bicep joints. That doesn't bother me a lot because it allows for some really good articulation. So I feel like it's a little bit of a sacrifice for some great arm articulation. I mean, really, that bends very far inward. That's pretty sweet. Now I jumped the gun a little bit on that articulation segment, but so what? It's my YouTube channel. Do whatever I want. Anyway, you can move the head all the way up. That looks pretty sweet. I'm liking that. Oh, don't want to pop it off, but yeah, good head articulation. You can move his head all the way down too. You do get side to side movement over here, and no head pivot. His shoulders move very far outward. I really like that a lot, and you can move him down quite a bit, so that's pretty sweet. You can move the arms forward. You get a bicep swivel, and again, you get that great double jointed elbow over there. He has wrist swivel, and he can hinge his wrists up and down. He has a great ab crunch that moves all the way forward, and it moves back not as much. He does have a waist swivel right here. His hip joints can move out that far. He can kick forward forward and kick back only a little bit. Upper thigh cut, double jointed knees. The ankles move down, they move up, not as much as I would like them to. And the reason for that is because if I could move the ankles up just a little bit more, then I can get him into more crouching poses. As you can see right there, it's like if I can't move the foot up, then he can't crouch as well, you know? So it makes it just a little tricky. But he does have fantastic ankle pivot. And here's Jackal at his widest stance possible with both feet still flat on the floor. Now to measure out this Jackal figure, you can see that he's standing just under 6.5 inches tall. And to compare this Jackal figure to a couple other furry Marvel Legends, we have the Man-Wolf and the Beast, both from Toy Biz. And seeing how much larger these two figures are compared to the Jackal, I do find it a little hard to imagine using this body mold for either of these characters, but I still think a Man-Wolf would look good with this mold over here, just not the Beast. The Beast, I would like a much larger body mold for that. And by the way, again, please let me know in the comments below which other characters you would like to see utilizing this mold. And to compare this Jackal to a couple other figures, we have my modified Walgreens exclusive Punisher, and we have Hammerhead. And in case you're wondering, you can snap this Jackal head onto the chameleon body mold. I think that looks okay. I think it looks alright. It's a little on the big side though, but I still think it works. And while I'm head swapping away, I'm kind of curious if the Cap Wolf head sculpt fits on this body, and not really. It doesn't rest on that peg very well at all, but I had to try it. Then here's the Jackal next to the only other figure from this wave that I've already reviewed, the Green Goblin. And then here's the Jackal next to the Marvel Legends Big Time No Letdown Spider-Man. Hey buddy, gotta say, thanks so much for all the brothers, really, they did come in handy. Whoa! In my opinion, this figure is so far from a letdown that I had to give it a Big Time No Letdown segment. Man, I am very, very happy with this piece. I highly recommend it. I really don't have any complaints here except for like a tiny bit of gappage right there in the biceps. But other than that, I'm very happy with it, and I hope you guys are very happy with my review. If you are, please hit the like button. If you have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, hit the notification bell, as you can see right over there. There it is. And then if you want to see a photo gallery of images, it's all over at marvelousnews.com. I have action figures, t-shirts, and music for sale over at ShartimusPrime.net, and you can follow me on the social media links all in the description below. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
That's crispy.
And he does have ankle